Coming up right now on SUTV News, see what the federal government shutdown means for you.
And students are learning the warning signs of abusive relationships.
It's all right now. On SUTV News, I'm Missy Harrington.
And I'm Priscilla Lucchese. On October 1st, the U.S. federal government shut their doors. Americans receiving Social Security, food stamps, Medicare, and unemployment will continue to receive their benefits. The Affordable Care Act will still be in effect and mail will still run. Military and federal law enforcement must work with no pay. Non-essential employees were sent home or asked to work without pay. Passport processing has stopped, and small businesses and home loans are also frozen. Local families are also affected. Leah Jolin has more. The West Nile virus has recently been detected in Franklin County. Over 1,000 mosquitoes were sampled and 28 tested as positive carriers. The county has been on a high-risk status for the last 3 weeks. The most effective way to avoid the West Nile virus disease is to prevent mosquito bites. Use insect repellents whenever you go outdoors, and when weather permits, wear long sleeves, long pants, and socks to lessen the amount of skin exposed.
On Tuesday, October 8th, Shippensburg University is shining a light on violence and partner abuse. Donna Anderson, author of LoveFraud.com, will be sharing her own personal experiences with abuse and her path to recovery. Some of her stories have been told on television shows such as Bleep, Did I Marry? And My Life is a Lifetime Movie. Anderson is scheduled to appear on ABC's 2020. Her program begins at 6:30 in the Cub NPR and is free and open to the public. For more information, contact the Women's Center at wmscentr@ship.edu or call at 477-1790. Phase 2 of Shippensburg Housing Development was ahead of schedule until recently. One of the building's framers took longer than expected to build, and extra crew has been brought in to get the process back on schedule. The construction is to replace the demolished buildings of Kiefer, Lackove, and McCune. Construction is projected to finish in August 2014.
Ship Minithon has raised thousands of dollars to help kids fight cancer. This weekend, the student organization is looking to raise even more. From 1 to 3 at the rec complex, Ship Minithon will be holding a 5K race.
We're expecting very big things. We have a lot of volunteers signed up, which is always good. We got a lot of people to donate in terms of Members First donated 12 cases of water. The rec center is letting us use their coolers, letting us use their ice. So a lot of people are coming together to make this possible, and I think all of that collaboration will make it a really big success.
Ship Minithon is welcoming all who are interested to register at the event. Afghanistan may be 6,000 miles from Shippensburg, but it's closely connected by one Shippensburg student. Steph Horvat explains.
Tessa divides her time between class and caring for her family, including husband Marine Sergeant Zachary Stenson.
A lot of stress out.
Zachary was on his first deployment to Afghanistan in 2010 when he stepped on an IED.
A little bit past the break is I stepped on it.
Sergeant Stenson has spent the past 3 years in military hospitals and has endured 25 surgeries.
It was just a lot of surgery. Honestly, I lost count.
Because of Zach's amputations, he and his family needed some help. Student Veterans of America stepped up to present the family with a check for $2,400 that they helped to raise.
It means a lot. It really does. We were actually just talking about how we were going to be able to do furniture and everything, putting money back, and this will definitely help.
A lot of times you acknowledge like a program or something. It was really nice to be acknowledged personally, but it's also really amazing.
Acknowledging a family made stronger by unfortunate events. Steph Horvat, SUTV News.
SBA will be holding more events to help raise some more money for Zach and his family.
Homecoming is right around the corner, and everyone is wondering who is going to be this year's royalty. Homecoming King candidates are Dylan Bensinger, Bryce Benjen, Joey Bucher, Christopher Poli Rodriguez, and Josh Powell. Homecoming Queen candidates are Brittany Arnold, Sarah Mays, Amanda Cloran, Desiree Siegfried, and Jocelyn Greger. The nominees are being interviewed by a board of their peers and are raising money for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society of Central Pennsylvania. The King and Queen will be crowned during the halftime show at the homecoming football game on October 26th. Stay tuned to SUTV for all the latest homecoming updates. Don't go away, still to come on SUTV News. Holly Hare tells us what to expect for this weekend's football game and what storm system is brewing in the Atlantic. And Bo Wilson takes us on a behind-the-scene look at the Lourdes Performing Arts Center. Stay tuned. Well, Holly Hare is in the studio to tell us what we can expect.
The wave of warm October weather we've been experiencing is sure to make your weekend a nice one. Tonight, we can expect mostly cloudy skies with a low of 62. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with temperatures in the low 80s. We could see a shower at some point throughout the day as well. The remnants of Tropical Storm Karen will be making its way up the coast, and as a result, we may see some rainfall from this early next week. Taking a look at our 5-day, the weekend weather will be nice with partly sunny skies and temperatures in the low 80s. So, game day for Raider football is sure to be one that you'll want to come to. Make sure you're applying your sunscreen and bringing your sunglasses. For Monday into Tuesday, we can expect some rain in the forecast to cool some things down. By the end of these 2 days, temperatures should be back down in the 70s. Back to Priscilla at the desk.
Bo Wilson is here with what new music is coming out this month, as well as what is happening at the Hot Point Inn on Saturday. Bo?
Thanks, guys. Welcome to another week of entertainment, everybody. I'm Bo Wilson. Well, it's the first week of a new month. It's time to introduce new albums dropping in October. The wild and crazy Miley Cyrus is releasing her new album titled Bangers on October 8th. With songs like Wrecking Ball and We Can't Stop, it's sure to get plenty of downloads on iTunes. Next, on October 15th, Fall Out Boy is releasing Pax Am Days. This 80s flared album will be available digitally and is a part of a repackaged edition of their last album, Save Rock and Roll. The next pop star who we're going to hear roar with the new album is, yep, you guessed it, Katy Perry. Her new record titled Prism comes out October 22nd. Keep an ear out for her next official single off the album, Unconditional, coming soon. Performers filter in and out of the Lourdes Center all year round. I went to go see how they get to be on the Shippensburg stage.
Everyone knows about Broadway, but the Lourdes Center of Shippensburg, located 223 miles off Broadway, has showcased plenty of stars and popular performances. But it's not all that simple bringing in big artists like Boyz II Men and Scott McCreery to a small town like Shippensburg.
We get recommendations from some of our patrons that have seen a particular performer or show someplace else. Also, I attend a conference in January where all the agents come together in one location, and you can walk around and speak to them about the artists and acts that are going to be performing in the upcoming season.
It's only a short walk on campus to see your favorite celebrities. And a fair price. Students always get at least a $5 discount for every show.
Sometimes, though, we partner with the Activities Programming Board. And for example, the Scotty McCreery show, we sold 50 tickets to the Activities Programming Board at the $5 discounted rate. And then they turned around and resold those 50 tickets for $25.
And the fun's not over yet at the Lourdes Center. They're keeping the stage hot with the Nitty Gritty Band coming this Saturday and Earth, Wind & Fire's tour on October 30th. For tickets and information, visit lourdescenter.com. From SUTV News, I'm Bo Wilson. You can get a full list of all the performers at lourdes.com and click on Event Schedule. The African American organization is having their first party of the semester to welcome new students. The party will be at Henderson from 10 to 2. The club officers are excited to host.
We want everybody to come out. It's $5. We also want people to join Afro-Am and become a member.
I know I'll be there to check it out. Hope you guys are too. Cruise News is making a comeback for its second season. Chandler Harris has more on SU's other news team.
Cruise News is coming back for its second season, and we're trying to bring back the laughs. Cruise News is about a dysfunctional news team who's concerned with everything else except telling the news. Last season's crew got into a lot of hijinks, from partying, chasing after ghosts,
We're here. Well, I'm not going in. Someone had told you guys about to go there.
to breaking into and escaping the radio station. Cruise News star anchor Emily Larson can't wait for season 2.
There's only so much fun you can have behind the news desk. Being able to improvise with Cruise News was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to start filming it again this year.
Chandler Harris, SUTV.
Be on the lookout for cruise news toward the end of the semester. Listen up, all you art and Halloween fans. The Thought Lot is opening a new exhibit titled I Do Believe in Spooks, Explanation of Bizarre. There's a reception for the new exhibit tomorrow night from 6 to 9. The Thought Lot is located at 37 East Garfield Street. You can always check them out online at thethoughtLot.com. If you like a little bit of live music on your Saturday night, mixed in with some charity, then this next event is for you. There will be a guitar clinic at the Cumberland Arts and Wellness Center this Saturday, hosted by lead guitarist Tom Marini of Distorted Voices, starting at 2. After the band, along with 2 others, will be heading over to Hot Point Inn to perform in the Rocktober project.
I wanted to do something unique, so the guitar clinics for Morley are kind of instructional as well, so that's going to bring that element to it. And then to complement that, I figured the bands are here, might as well have a big show in the process.
The bands will be there to support our veterans and firefighters. 1 guitar each will be raffled off to a veteran, a firefighter, and a general audience member as well.
The charity part, I was turned on to Guitars for Vets charity by the Mid-Atlantic Luthier Group. They got together and assembled an acoustic guitar, which got to photograph that a couple of times, and they're going to auction that off with the proceeds going to help Guitars for Vets. So through being a photographer on the side for them for that, I found out about the project, and I figured I'm going to do my own thing as well to help them out.
It costs $5 and an ID to get in to support this great cause. Well, that's all we have for entertainment this week. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Bo. The Slate Online talks about new regulations for tattoo and piercing shops. Sadie Turbin is here with what the paper issue has for this week. Sadie?
Make sure to do so this week at theslateonline.com or by picking up a copy from one of the newsstands around campus. New stories this week include a recap of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity's Poetry Slam, an interview with ABC 2020's Donna Anderson, and a review of the Breastival, a carnival held to increase awareness. Stay connected with The Slate through Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Back to you guys at the desk.
SUTV News. Ship football prepares for this weekend.
And see what soccer is up to. It's next.
Welcome back to SUTV News. Trey Kimball is here with the latest in Ship athletics.
Trey, what are the Raiders up to?
Well, guys, plenty of things going on right now in Raider sports. We got football, look towards the football game against Seton Hill, soccer highlights, and on top of that, we have some volleyball news. So plenty of things. Let's get right to it.
Great, sounds good.
This past Saturday, Red Raider football dominated Millersville, cruising to a 48-10 victory. Zach Zulli led the way for Ship with 5 touchdown passes, giving him 100 in his career. Zulli is the 4th quarterback in PSAC history to reach the milestone. Ship battles Seton Hill on Saturday, and Coach Mack isn't letting his team look ahead.
So we got to make sure we're prepared.
SUTV will have live coverage of the game. Tune in to Campus Channel 82 or Comcast Community Channel 21 on Saturday at 1. Men's soccer is unbeaten at home this season heading into Wednesday's game against Millersville. The Marauders proved to be a tough matchup for the Raiders. Chris Eckstein has the highlights.
The home turf has been kind to Raiders soccer this season, and they hope for the same against Millersville. Watch as Clay Sale absolutely sells out here on a screamer sent towards the net. He had 7 saves. It's scoreless at half, but the Marauders eventually cash in. The win gets away from Ship as they fall 1-0 at home. Chris Eckstein, SUTV Sports.
Did one of its red card cancer games. They sold red wristbands for $3 to support cancer research. They'll hold another red card cancer game on October 12th. After a 14-game road trip to start the season, women's volleyball has its first home game. Ship will host Westchester tomorrow night and will be selling camo t-shirts to support the Wounded Warrior Project. Game starts at 7 in Higas Fieldhouse. And of course, on top of that, the first 600 fans to Seth Grove Stadium on Saturday, guys, will get a free pair of sunglasses for the Seton Hill and Ship game, so try to get there as soon as you can.
Wow, yeah, well, make sure you get out there quick.
Well, that's it for SUTV News. I'm Missy Harrington.
And I'm Priscilla Lucchese.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SUTV News and follow us on Twitter at SUTV News.
And stay up to date with the latest news around campus on our webpage at SUTVnews.com.
Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.